Episode 5 of Halo the series, Aleria, starts where Episode 4 Reach ended, picking right up at the end of the fight as Chief, Halsey, Soren, and Riz are fighting a hopeless battle. It's the only action in the episode as Aleria chooses to reflect on what just happened while setting the groundwork for the rest of the season. We'll finally get to see Mackie's perspective as she attempts to coax Cortana into aiding her, and it makes for a damned fine hour of television. As this is an early review, I will keep it as spoiler-lite as possible for Episode 5. But the previous episode, Reach, saw the deaths of Captain Keyes and Spartan Vanek 134. The repercussions of those deaths, the UNSC's abandoning of Reach, and a few other minor plot threads are focused on in Episode 5. There are answers and context given as to why major decisions were made that added a lot to Episode 4 for me. That's one of the tougher parts of reviewing a show mid-season. It's hard to not judge the destination, even though the track is actively being laid down. The action moves from Reach after the opening scene to a new location, Aleria. Chief, Halsey, Quan Ha, and the rest are hiding out from the UNSC. Soren and Lara are desperate to find their son Kessler, so everyone heads to Aleria as it was his last known location. With a nearly 1 hour runtime, this is one of the longer episodes of the season. It is chock full of people talking in rooms as the seeds are laid for where the show's final 3 episodes will take us. Family is the core of this story. John and Riz have just lost one of their own. Soren and Lara are searching for their son, and Halsey has lost one of the only people she ever cared for in Jacob Keyes. Quan feels like a little bit of an outcast in the group, but she ends up being the glue that binds them together. It is another standout showing of improvement for the series as a whole, as Quan was easily one of the worst written characters in Season 1. She is given room to grow here as someone shaped by their profound grief. Quan never got to say goodbye to any of her friends or family, and after living on the rubble for 6 months, she has thankfully grown up. It is in thanks in large part to much better writing that no longer makes the character come off as a miserable, whiny child. Overall, Aleria is an episode that lets all of our major characters evolve in some way outside of really Halsey. If anything, we see that she's still the stone-hearted scientist from Season 1, and if you aren't special, then you're really of no concern for her. She's not evil, and she can care about people, but really only when she thinks that they deserve it. Wrapping things up, Episode 5 of Halo's second season is a welcome calm before an inevitable storm. New perspectives, character growth, and solid writing lead the way to earn major character choices and set up the season's final 3 acts.